Hi and welcome back to another episode of the Divine Rhapsody. And for the ones who are new here, I am Faguni. I am an artist, I am an intuitive psychic, and I am basically a free spirit. And I have a soul of a dragon. Okay? Do you want to see the dragon? Do you want to see my dragon? See, that's me. That's me. Anyway, so I have been called upon to talk and share parts of my life, parts of my spiritual journey, especially parts of shadow work with the whole world. So here I am on YouTube talking about my life. So today's episode is about, drum roll, it's about ghosting people. We ghost people. You ghost people, don't you? You ghost people. You've been ghosting people for a very long time. That's why you're watching this video. So why do we ghost people? When they annoy us, when they cross our boundaries, when they disrespect us, or when we just don't vibe with them. We don't have anything common, and it's annoying. It's burdening on our soul, on our energy. And usually we don't want to be the bad guy to hurt someone. We don't want to tell them that, I don't like you. It's very hard to have that conversation, I know. So we just ghost them because it seems easier, it feels easier. And especially in the era of social media and the internet and technology, we just have to block somebody. It's that easy to ghost someone. But there's something very important we need to understand here. See, it's okay to ghost someone if the situation is like this, like you have told them the things about them that bother you. You've had honest, respectful conversations with that person, and that person or those people still don't acknowledge your boundaries, don't acknowledge how you feel when they do things a certain way or whatever, and then you ghost them. That you're like, I'm done with this. I'm not somebody's therapist. I cannot keep repeating myself again and again. I sound like a fool. I'm giving away too much of my time and energy and it's almost like taking my soul out, parts of my soul, and putting it into a dumpster. You just ghost them. Yes, because no one's life is stopping if you ghost them, unless they're your family or your children. You cannot ghost your children and your family, but other than those people, but if you ghost people, you ghost people who abuse you, who target you, who bully you. That's different. That's shallow. That's different. But when you have a choice to have a decent conversation, respectful conversation with someone, and things could change for better, and ghosting them, you choose ghosting again and again, because you think you don't want to be the bad person to tell someone that you don't like things about them and they might feel bad about it, or you're scared, and you ghost them. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of ghosting I'm talking about, because that's a problem. And it's not as straightforward as it might sound, as it might seem to be. Why do we develop this tendency to ghost somebody? It's like escapism, okay? Why do we escape? Because probably sometime in our lives, long ago, whenever we did not like somebody around us or doing some things around us, and we told them that, I don't like this, or probably had a reaction, and they use that against you, okay? Or they emotionally blackmailed you, and still kept inflicting the same kind of things on you, and you thought, a conversation is not helping, so I just need to run away from their life or disappear. That happened to you probably once or too many times, so that's why you have the tendency of ghosting people straight away. That's where you need to check yourself, check your life, check your psyche. Now the main shift of perspective comes here. The thing that I realized, because I used to ghost a lot of people just without having a conversation, because I was scared of my reaction being used against me. This usually happens when you grow up around somebody, or you spend a lot of time with a narcissistic person. This happens. You guilt trip yourself for not liking someone, and then shit just goes down, whatever. So the shift in perspective is here. I'll give you a tip. Like I said, if you saw my previous episode, it's about inner child healing. So you have to understand that when those things happen to you, you were far younger, probably powerless. Especially if you experience these kind of things in a domestic household. You were very low on the hierarchy of power and age, so what you felt like was not very important, and probably that gave somebody or some people around you the opportunity to cross your boundaries again and again, and having a conversation was just futile, so you just wanted to run away from that situation, get out of the situation. So now every time you're faced with something remotely similar, you just coast. You have to understand that you were a child, you were powerless, you were younger, you knew less. Now you're older, you're more powerful, you're more smart. Okay, you can protect yourself. You can protect yourself. You need to understand that. And when you do that, that's when you realize, you know what, I can actually have conversations with people. I can just tell them in their face, man, if they're being too much. You know what, I don't like this about you. Are you going to do something about it? If not, I'm out of here. And if you're going to do something about it, great, let's see what happens next. No promises, let's see. And maybe things just work wonders. Maybe you actually end up helping someone, helping someone self-reflect. Probably they've not had a lot of, great, how do you say, awesome inspiration around them growing up, like how to be an ideal adult or whatever. Maybe they also suffered and did not go through great things in their life or whatever. But that's not your problem. That is not your problem. Your problem is, or your task is to deliver this information to them. Tell them that, you know what, I don't like this. It bothered me last time, and it has been bothering me. It's just very hard. Listen, it's very hard for me to have this conversation with you because I don't want to hurt you. That's not my intention. But this is not nice. I'm not comfortable with it. Can we do something about it? Maybe come middle way and slowly see how things go. So many ways you can have a conversation, and if it's too much, then tell them to their face, you know what, this is not happening, I don't like it. And especially if you're working with someone, if it's less emotional, more practical, more tangible, more logical, more professional, just tell this to their face. This is not good. I feel targeted, I feel sometimes humiliated, disrespected. You do this, I don't like this. Please do something about it. If you want you want to have a conversation in detail about it, I will let you know. I am not open at the moment. I want you to do some self-reflection. Once you're done with that, we can have a conversation. But right now, we are not engaging anymore till you actually do some work on yourself. How does that sound? Nasty, I know. But sometimes people do push you. And you don't have to break. You have to stand. Stand up for yourself. Who's going to stand up for you if you don't stand up for yourself, man? And how the hell are you going to stand up for the people you love if you do not stand up for yourself? Okay? Stand up for yourself. Always. Be the adult who should have saved you as a child. Because that child inside you still exists. Okay? It needs to feel safe in this vessel. It needs to know that, you know what, this person is solid. It's going to protect me, so I can be whoever I am. Because this person is going to take ownership. This person is going to protect me. Always create an environment, a situation for me where I can be myself. And if somebody, has a problem with that, this person is going to take care of that too. Again, inner child issues, ghosting, it's all connected, guys. It's all connected, okay? Yeah, that's all. Think about it. This is serious. Ghosting without having a conversation, where a conversation is actually important, required, and you could win. You could actually benefit from the conversation, and you're still not able to do it because you're scared. Think about it. Okay? Think about it. I love you guys. Bye.